Hello everyone, I'm Timoteo.
And I'm George, and we are Vintage Doll Hunters.
On this channel, we'll be discussing and reviewing what we found on our latest vintage doll hunt, sharing with you our opinions and our knowledge.
We provide you, the audience, quality information based on our 15 years of professional doll collecting experience, either from the homes of others or from our own collection.
So join us as we reveal what we found today.
Let's get started.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to Vintage Doll Hunters. We are so excited today. We've got an amazing doll to show to you all. Okay, let's bring out, this is a new doll that just came out, and we want to talk about the brand new 2025.
I was going to bring up the thing you said.
Go ahead.
The new Allan
doll. Yay! Hooray! This is a new Allan doll. This one just came out for us here in the US. Yes, it's been out for a while in Toy World in Australia earlier in 2025, but we finally got, the rest of us finally here in the US were able to buy one. I believe Target is the only retailer that has it, not sponsored, but I'm just saying that's the only place you could buy one. But this is a new reimagined 1964 version of the Allan doll. As you can see right here, let me show you him unboxed really quick. There he is. Look at how cool and savvy. Let's take his little sunglasses off. Look at his face. How cute. So like I said, this is the reimagined version of the 1964 version that came out, the vintage one. He has all the same clothes. We're going to go through this video and kind of compare some of the newer versions of Allan throughout time and how they compare to this one right here. Because this one is vastly different. It's very cute, right?
Wouldn't you say? Very handsome doll.
Very handsome doll.
A little muscular as well.
Oh yeah, look at those arms right there. He's packing some guns right there. They're so big. But go ahead and show him the box when you.
I did.
Show him. So this one right here, he comes with a lot of accessories. So it comes, as you can see, with a backpack, and he can carry his backpack so much because it actually does open up. He has a little water bottle, sunglasses, a phone.
He's up to date now.
What is that? Sunblock.
Yeah, Sunblock 64, the year he came out.
Yeah, and then a terry cloth towel. For the beach, of course.
Yes.
And then his signature sandals, of course.
And I like the way they use the yellow because that reminds me of the old 60s ones that they would always throw in there with that yellow towel.
Yes.
And he has his blue sandals, but they made them all blue and removed the cork.
Yes, and they seem to have a little bit of a platform, just a tiniest bit of a platform, because the old Ken ones are like all flat, like really flat.
And they wrote on him Barbie, family, and friends.
Yes.
So there we go.
He's right here. It says Allan, buddy of Ken, because that was the whole thing with this doll. Is that when he first came out, he was a buddy of Ken. They made him to expand the Barbie family, but to give Ken a friend, and he could interchange clothes with this friend and all that. But over time, as you guys know, this Allan in the very beginning, the original one, didn't survive very long. We'll get to that eventually, but we're so happy to see him back because us OG collectors, especially, or even fans of the movie, I would say, because you learned about Allan then, he brought him back, and people either fell in love with him all over again because there was a spike for a moment, right, when the vintage Allans were kind of going up in price because of that movie that came out. Wonderful movie that came out.
But they really kind of represented him in a goofy way, which I didn't appreciate.
Well, really quickly, let me show you. It's true, very goofy. Portrayed by Michael Cera, and but really quick, let's show you really quick so you can take the backpack off as I just did, and here he is. As you can see, it's the same pattern as his original outfit, the blue little shorts, and like Tim said, the sandals. The big thing is all the accessories in the backpack.
But the shirt is a little bit, very thin.
Yeah, it's different quality, for sure.
Have that terry cloth inside the.
Here's a little backpack, and then it does open up. And I already went ahead. I opened mine and I put everything in here, and
that's new because Allan's never had a backpack before.
No, I guess he's gonna spend a really long day at the beach, huh?
His beach wear.
Yeah, he's very light skinned, so I'm sure that's why he has a sunblock. He can't get.
Well, this one is actually really pale compared to the vintage one. The vintage one seemed to have a little bit more of a tan color to him.
Yeah, we're gonna bring him out shortly to compare so you guys can see. But Tim is very right, where his alabaster skin, should I say? It's actually a really nice doll,
Alabaster
though.
skin?
Yeah, alabaster skin. It's very light and everything, like almost like I said, pale white. His head, point of articulation, like of course his head moves and everything. He has these joints on his arms that you can move, but other than that, like nothing else really moves too much.
More of
so
a
there's
standard.
5 points of articulation on this doll. Yeah, standard, very play line. He is $15, so it's very affordable, very nice doll. All us vintage collectors that love Allan kind of went crazy for him. And currently, I just checked before filming this, and he's stocked everywhere now. You can find him fairly easily. But there's still people on eBay trying to resell him for lots and lots of money. So,
well, I think other people, like in other countries and stuff, that regions are unable to get them because they are very limited when they bring out these dolls.
For $120 though, I saw a listing for $120.
Well, I guess if you want them that bad. Well, when we saw them at a toy show earlier this year. They must have picked them up. Were in Australia, or they had a friend out there.
That's right. Yeah.
I can't remember the toy.
Toy World.
Toy World.
Yeah,
so
that's
they
the
must
name
have
of
had
the
some
store,
friends or relatives in Australia who shipped them that Allan doll as soon as it came out. But even then, at the toy show, they were requesting like $65 for the doll. And then, like George said, it's only $14.99.
A shrimp on the Barbie. Is that what they say?
But he's a nice little doll to collect. I mean, just like the basically like the original one. He is, like George said, standard. He doesn't really move too much. 5 points of articulation, which the basic Ken came out is similar in the same way. But I do like the way they put his little ties on his shorts.
Very cute, yeah. It's a great recreation of it. I would say he's even cuter than the original one.
Oh no, I actually like the little pug nose that they gave him. It's almost like an in between of Midge's nose.
And actually, his full name is Allan Sherwood. For those of you that don't know, he does have a full name. Yeah, that and Ruth. Well, actually, let's bring him out. We keep talking about him. Let's bring him out. If you want, you could just move him aside. I'm going to keep him out for right now so we can compare. But Tim asked me to bring out. This is from the Great Estate Sale. I got him. It's a fully boxed mint in box with his tag, vintage Allan doll from 1964. As you can see right here, look at his little face already. How different that is compared to the one we just showed you right here. Look at his orange box. But you can see the outfit's kind of basically the same thing. Where you've got the sandals, the tiny little hoochie daddy shorts. The top.
Exactly. Hoochie daddies. Look how shorter his shorts are compared to the other gentleman's shorts. They made his shorts just a little longer, to cover up his beautiful legs. I don't know why. Yeah. And then his terry cloth, he's missing the inside terry cloth of the shirt.
And the collar too. I mean, the collar's different.
The collar, because they made an actual collar on him. And him was just more of a throw.
Oh, look at that real quick. Let me show you. They discounted from $3.50 to 88 cents. Look at that up here. Isn't that crazy?
And then his hair, I mean, it's not similar because they just gave him a swoop over. And, the vintage Ken hair, it's just a little bit different with this fall in front where he has that curl coming down, which I enjoy.
But it's like they try to kind of mimic like the swoopy thing.
Well, his face is totally different. I'm sure they use a whole way different mold from him. Yeah, and Allan's never had a pair of glasses before either.
He's a cool guy now. Look at that. Look at how different, but so cute. I think it's interpreted very well. Like, I can see this guy from that time frame too. Like, I don't think it's very unrealistic to see like these two Allans in the 60s. But yeah, look at how much more tan the OG one is compared to how alabaster white this one is.
Right, and then the newer one has a huge jaw compared to the other guy. The other Allan is a little bit more of a slimmer, roundish face.
Oh yeah, and again right here, let's look at the box. It says right here, Allan, he's Ken's buddy by Mattel. So like I said, he's always been Ken's friend, and he didn't last very long. This vintage one right here, he only lasted until 66, so only about 2 years in NEC's production. But there was another version that they brought out. Do you want to show that one?
I have one?
Yeah, you have one, the bendable.
Oh, because this came out in 1965.
Yeah, so a year right after this one, because this is the newer version of it. So go ahead, you can go ahead and show it. Don't be afraid to get close. There you go.
There we go.
Show them the goodies. Autofocus. How cute. I actually like this Allan, and he's a lot more expensive too.
In the box,
such a nice doll.
All the little outfits you could see that they would interchange with Ken, so they would share outfits just like the Midge and the Barbie.
Yeah,
so they did a lot of fun stuff together. These two guys, I really enjoyed them both.
He's essentially this kind of the same Allan as this one, but there's something different about it. Are you gonna open it?
Oh, well, he's actually up here.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
where is he at? He's right here bending.
Oh, there you go.
So
He's
already
bending. There you
actually have
go.
him dressed, and he's a bendable one.
There you go.
He's the one that bends, but he looks very similar. I mean, the head shape to the original one. I don't know.
Right here. Right here. I have one right here.
Oh, here he goes. So I mean, it looks almost very exactly the same.
Hold on, you
These
gotta
two
give me a little
guys-
bit of room. There we go.
I was gonna get a loose one there, but there you go. But the only thing good with him, like I said, the better thing is that he actually bends. You can hear his little legs bending back and forth.
And then this new one, his legs don't bend.
Yeah, well,
so
I think he's more mimicked after the standard one.
no, but I'm just saying his legs. So that is already a big, awesome feature that
You can
this
hear that-
bendable leg one
hear
has.
that
Probably I'm
click.
cracking my knuckles.
Okay. But no, he's a nice little doll. I mean, I like the bendable one. Like I said, you could see his tan is just a little more darker. Well, a lot more darker than that one. I mean, this one has color, and his little chubby nose, and you can also see his chin is a little different than his. His bigger
Closer.
chin on
There
the
you go.
newer one versus the vintage Allan that we have here, and his
There we go.
and then his hair, I don't know, just a smaller head. The newer one looks like he has a big old head, and they really did a very prominent side part on the newer Ken. So even the hairdo is a lot different. If you can see, his little hair just kind of blends in nicely. I just like that hairdo just a little bit better for me. I don't know. I enjoy the vintage Ken a lot.
Allan.
Allan! Sorry, Allan. Oh, no.
Sorry, Mr. Sherwood. But yeah, so these are the vintage ones, and then like I said, let's bring that really quick since we're talking about them. Since you called them this name
Ken,
accidentally,
see?
here's a Ken,
Talked him up.
a molded hair Ken, mint in the box with the tag. As you can see, that would have been an amazing touch to include a tag with him.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Extra money would have been $22.
Look at, so this is him, how he used to come box. This one's been never removed from box, mint, like for real mint. Look at that tag right there, how crazy it is. But this is the newer iteration. The original one had flocked hair, but still very nice. But really
But
quick,
I think they must have, like I said, brought these guys out when the new Allan came out, because that's when they started doing the molded hair, I believe, in like '64.
yeah. So look at that really quick. But they're so they, let me real quick. These being best friends right here, they were able to. Oh no! They were able to interchange clothes, so they were the exact same body size. So you can actually change them in all of Ken's wardrobe fit Allan. So let me show you an example of that. I actually did bring a doll, Allan doll that comes dressed in Ken's Ken in Hawaii outfit right here.
Well, that's not really even an outfit. That's just a little tiny towel.
Well, it's an outfit enough for me.
There's
So
like
look at
no
right here, how
clothes.
cute. And then right here, oh, what is that? A custom Allan pin
Oh wow!
that Tim made for the 2024 National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. How fun. But here I got him dressed, as you can see, in his Hawaii outfit. And look at his
Oh yeah, I
his
can
little
see the
slip-ons.
neckline fits perfectly just like Allan's.
Okay, and then look at right here, the slip-ons, they have an orange instead of the ones he comes with just the blue. Very nice. He's very cute. But all of his clothes, I guess all of his skirts, Ken's skirts fits Allan too. So he's very nice. But here again, let's take one more look right here at the vintage Allan compared to. Look at how much more tan he is now that his shirt's off, and then you could see his skin tone even in his body. It's crazy how much more lighter this new
And he's
one
a
is.
little more linkier too. He's not as muscular.
Exactly, yeah. So he seems a little bit like less stronger, I guess, in that sense. Because this can, let me show you real quick.
You guys
I
are
was
on
amazed.
steroids.
Watch, like I don't mean to, but look at his body. It's like, yeah, it's like built, but it's like toned. But his arms are like huge. He's like been working out. Like he just got out of workout right now. It's crazy. And in his underwear band, I don't want to show it, but he has his molded underwear and it says Ken on
Why,
it.
it's underwear.
Okay, right here. I'll do the little peekaboo.
Little peekaboo.
It says Ken.
Oh wow! So it's most likely they
So
use
he's
the
borrowing
Ken body.
So he's borrowing Ken's underwear too. So that's really
Yes, they
fun
do
right
use
there.
Each other's clothes.
Okay, a lot, and then the whole it's funny because like even when you we've always joked about this that like there's a little bit more going on with these two than meets the eye. Like a little it's a running joke with people that they could be secret lovers in a homosexual relationship.
Sometimes straight boys are just straight boys, and you just gotta
And
leave
sometimes,
it at that.
and sometimes they're not, because it's funny when you look it up on AI Google. Even AI Google refers to that part because at the time they say that a lot of people didn't like it because of the way they advertised, and they assumed the dolls was not really like more of that.
I guess if you want your Allan doll to be gay, then good for you. But I believe these two guys are just two straight guys with Midge and Barbie and their little side dates. So I just think that's the way that goes. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the straight guys. They're fun.
Well, I don't. All my Allens are very gay. So we had that in the bendable leg. He's wearing a Hawaii outfit, 1404. And then we want to go ahead and show you another doll we have. We're going to jump all the way to 2023, which is a Silkstone reproduction of Allan. So that's you. You want to go ahead and grab them, and I'll move these aside a little bit right here. This one right here was a kind of a reproduction, not really, well, because it's a Silkstone. So they redid Allan, the vintage Allan, in a Silkstone version. Mm-hmm. So he's showing you the outside box. That the doll's inside. This came out.
No, he's inside.
This came out 2 years ago in 2023. I'm sure you all know it's very recent. Get closer to show his face real quick, as you can see right here. And you know what? I'll bring back my vintage one, because even the vintage one and this one differ. This one's a lot lighter skin, and his face is a lot like
round,
more blown up, or whatever you want to say. Oh, hold it closer.
He just hasn't melted through the years. Look at that, nice.
Yeah, let me
here, George is...
No, right. Look, it's just because they're hard to put next to each other. You could see like his face is a lot more, like I said, rounder. Right? Is that what you said? That's a good. I like that, real rounder, and he's a lot lighter too. But he's a Silkstone, which is really kind of cool and very nice about this doll.
And he's only, I believe, 20,000 made worldwide. I believe that's what it says in the back. Look at that. Mm-hmm. But they, once again, on his little feet, they used a almost similar shoes. But it was all plastic. No cork on this one though.
Oh yeah, look at this plastic. I don't have one, that's why I'm like looking at it closely.
But it's a nice one. Like at least they actually got it right this time. They actually copied everything of the doll. But this one is more playline. I think that's why they went with the clothing they gave him.
This one is though starting to look closer to this Allan doll because of the skin tone. At least there's that.
Bend your glasses.
And then there's that. At least let me put him in his backpack. And then there's that. At least that the skin tone starts matching. So this one's a little bit closer than the original, I would say.
Yeah, I guess there's a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Well, these two kind of the skin tones are getting a little bit.
And he looks thicker a little bit too because it's Silkstone. He looks like.
Oh, and they gave him bigger feet. Look at this one. They don't have as big feet as he does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. Yeah,
bigger arms, bigger feet.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so there's that Allan doll. But in between that, there was another doll. We don't have that doll to show you because we don't really.
Which one is that one?
The Happy Family.
Oh, the Happy Family Allan doll.
Or the wedding one. Those, because eventually Allan and Midge got married, and that's where they had the gift set. But then they had the controversial one was with pregnant Midge, and Allan was the daddy. So the whole thing with that one is that Midge got pregnant because there was never any pregnant dolls, Barbies, or anything. But Midge was the first Barbie-related character to get pregnant, and Allan was a daddy. But that Allan didn't really look like Allan like at all. Tim brought this up.
Yeah, he looks more like this version of a Ken. So they kind of gave him the similar almost hair and face, but they had him brown eyes. I believe this one's one of the Western Kens or what have you. But this Ken is the one almost similar to the Allan doll that he's talking about in the 1990s that had came out.
Just a different eye color. But see how he looks nothing, like not even like this Allan doesn't look anything like the original Allan like we've been showing you. Yeah. Way different. So that's why we didn't really bring them out. And we don't really collect those era dolls. We only have pregnant Midge because of the movie, but Midge has nothing to do with this video. So we didn't want to bring her out.
Well, you're talking a lot about her.
Yeah, well, you want to go grab her?
No.
See? Okay, yeah. So no, we'll leave it alone. But yeah, so there's that in between. And aside from that, next up, we're going ahead and moving on to 2024. Because in 2024, at the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention, they did kind of come out. And in case you don't know, the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention is an annual collection. It moves around every single year. Last year's when we went, it was in Palm Desert. And they had this whole like mystery kind of game thing going on, and Allan was one of the characters in the game. These are postcards they gifted to us. I still have my set, but this is Allan, and But what's funny is that this is the Allan doll that was a part of a prize centerpiece, table centerpiece, which as you can see, this is the Ken Couture doll. This is technically not Allan, but they officially named this character Allan, even though they gave him this body sculpt for the convention. So technically, and I like to refer to him because he looks like Fabio. I call him Sexy Allan. Look at that hair. This was Tim actually won the centerpiece. It was the last night, our last dinner, and whoever won it got the. It was like the biggest one out of all the nights, and it came with other dolls, but it came with this Ken in there, and he was selling off everything. I asked, could I keep this? Because I really like this Ken. I love the long hair. It's so lush, and there's no product in it. It's so easy to maintain and brush out, and so gorgeous.
Really?
But again, compared to the new Allan, of course, nothing like him. This one is tan though, like the old Allan, so at least there's that. But blonde hair.
Well, they're both muscular.
Yeah, there you go. They're both muscular, and then the clothes is kind of the outfit they gave him is very mid-century. So there's that at the very least. But Allan's not blonde. Allan's never been blonde. Allan is the red-headed friend of Ken's.
This one has a two-tone hair.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's two-tone hair, but but it's very different. So this Allan doesn't look like the new Allan or any other Allans. He may look not even a little close to the
maybe
Happy
it was
Family
just
one.
for the convention. And that
Well,
was
I'm pretty sure Mattel donated these to the convention
likely.
people because it's their doll, and I'm assuming because the hair's undone with the finished product, they cut his hair and it's super molded and short. So this is probably how they rooted it, and then they trimmed it to get it
so
that
these
short.
were the unfinished ones. They just said,
But I
yeah,
like this
cover.
version so much more than the official one. I love the longer hair. We don't have any really long-haired Ken dolls other than Ocean King, and I think like the Lord of the Ring dolls, like the Orlando Bloom one, Ilagos his name is, I forget. But yeah, but Allan, very different Allan than, way different looking than this one. But I guess
and then not only that, they almost like reversed the outfit, stripes on the bottom and the bold on blue on the top, kind of like switched them up a little bit. And then they also, I believe, had the outfit by itself as a giveaway for a lot of the convention years there.
Oh, that's right. They shared all the outfits for those dolls. They had all the extra, like I said, single packs.
Yeah, I sold mine. I just kept my Allan one.
Yeah, no, and I sold everything and I just kept him because I like this doll. I sold my convention doll. I like this a lot better than convention doll. I love Ken doll or Allan dolls too so much. So technically there is another Allan doll out there, and there's this one, even though he wasn't sold to the public, it was just to conventioneers. But I did want to show you that. And then but as far as like all the Allans we wanted to show you, these are all the dolls in person that we have to show you. But there's some more Allan related stuff we wanted to go over real quick since we're celebrating the release of the new Allan doll that just came out. So, like I said, the Allan was named after Ruth Handler's son-in-law. That was the whole purpose after naming him Allan, which Ruth did. She named different characters after different like people, family members. Yeah. And then, like I said, the purpose was to extend the family and to give Ken a friend. And then one thing to look forward in the future is, like I said earlier, although we just got this Allan, Mattel, it's been already leaked on the internet, but they're creating a Barbie the movie Allan doll fashioned after the actor who played Allan, Michael Cera. So there's that.
So you're going to get a goofy looking Allan.
Yeah, he's very crazy looking, needless to say. He has like this goofy smile.
Sorry,
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Person when it comes
that's mean.
Well, I mean, like, to be like an Allan doll and a Ken doll, you got Brian Gosling, and then now you got that Allan. I don't know why they try to make him so goofy, and try to make him funny and like a character in that way. So I don't get that.
I forget, before I skip on, actually, before that's gonna come out, but I forgot to mention something else about the Barbie the movie. I forgot already. I'll remember in a second. But yeah,
as you said, they're gonna bring out another doll for him.
Well, that's him, yeah. But there was something else I just remembered, but I forgot all over again. I'll remember right now. Something triggered it, but yeah. So yeah, they're coming out with him, and it's another like collector male doll from the movie that they're gonna be. I don't know when. It hasn't been announced, but it's been leaked, and it's been leaked along stock photos next to the new Ken, Barbie, and President Barbie that just came out. So all of those will. He will, I'm sure, eventually come out. Oh, sorry, the other Allan doll that exists in the world looks exactly like the vintage one. It was actually from the 2024 National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. It was the special silent auction the rooted hair Allan doll that they made for the silent auction, which basically it wasn't like the main doll they made for the auctions. It was the silent auction, which means it's like you kind of go up to a sign up sheet and you write your price, and everybody auctions off. They auction off the doll silently. He's really cute. I have a video of him still, so we'll make sure to plug it in this video or like make a short of it or something. But that Allan was very cute. I remember when I looked at the sheet, the last bid I saw was $850 for him.
Dang.
Yeah, I remember our friend Ken. He was trying to bid for him. He was writing down $150, and then somebody went up to him. He's like, they're like, sweetie, it's at $700.
Oh my goodness.
So he thought it said something else and was writing one. Oh no, he thought it said like less than that. He was putting $150. They're like, you need to bid $850.
Wow.
He was way wrong, way off, Ken.
and at the same time that year, one of the tables, they also made like the good-looking Ken, but Allan version for all their table mates, and that was spectacular to see. It was like so jealous, but no, I mean, people make some elaborate stuff, and I'm so happy they did something like that.
But that was more like, who was that made that? Do you remember? It wasn't a Mattel employee.
No, like I just said, it was a
table gift.
Yeah, for some people, and I was just very excited. Like I was saying that they created something like that, because I feel like that was a missed opportunity for Mattel to maybe reintroduce Ken back into the scene, and especially with the good-looking Ken that came out in the 70s, that would have been really cool to have an Allan version of him. But no, they didn't do that.
Yeah, that one was made, I believe I'm recalling correctly, someone had like resources from like Mattel and everything. Not that there are Mattel, but it was very close enough where like it's nice quality, where it's like you can acknowledge it as a never produced Allan doll that exists in the world, because it's very nice. They even made a packaging for it and everything. Yep, very nice.
Sure did.
But like I said, that other than that, the convention, the only other official Allan doll that's out there, and it's a one of a kind, is that rooted hair Allan doll.
Never know, it may go on sale. I don't know. I don't think they said that they could sell them off. Maybe somebody can give it to me as a gift.
They made it as a one-off, but it looked like the Silkstone Allan doll you pulled out. It looks like they just rooted it. That's what it looked like to me, because it was a little bit more like bulkier in that sort of way. That one they...
well, no, it looked like the good-looking Allan doll.
No. I'm talking about the one-off one they did, the Mattel one.
Oh, the one with the actual hair. Okay.
Yeah, that's the rooted hair one. That one looked like the Silkstone.
Win that?
It could have.
Yeah, I thought he was bidding on it. Oh, well. Lucky guy, whoever got that. That
or
was
person.
Nice,
we don't know if it was a guy
or gal, person, they.
So that's the only other like Allans that we know of in existence. There's not very many out there, but he's a very well-loved doll, especially because he traces back to the 1960s when the original characters came out. But it's very nice to see him back. I'm sure this was a response to the positive reception from the movie to put him out, but I'm glad this one came out first versus the latter of the movie version, because the movie version one's very goofy looking. It's just like it's not very cute at all.
Well, that's what you said, the leakage, the way where it looks like in the leak. So
it looks scary.
No, but I'm saying, is that supposed to be the way it's supposed to look?
It's a stock photo, I'm sure. It looks
like
a stock photo. I mean,
it's nice they came out the play line, because a lot of people don't get the chance to own the stuff when it comes out, when it's like Mattel creations, because one, they're really expensive to other people's price ranges, because they go on from $55, $75 to over $100 sometimes. But I think maybe he'll be in the $55, $75 range when the Mattel creation comes out with him. But then
the movie one, oh yeah, the collector ones are like $55.
But I said this is
tariff increase.
This is more tangible. Like I said, it's more for everyone to kind of get a hold of him right now.
So well, the Barbie movie dolls, some of them linger. Like they don't all sell well. There's only certain ones that really are sought after. But even then, like prices that dropped here, and even like Sugar's Daddy, like you can still pretty get him fairly cheap. He's not highly hard to get or anything, but I like this because he's a prettier doll. He's much more handsome. He's much more, people, of course, they've been buying him and then like rebodying
it's like
him.
A new imagined one.
And they're reimagined. They're putting the bodies that fully articulate so they can pose them and everything, which is nice. I don't do that to my dolls. I don't like altering my dolls in that sort of way or mutilating them.
You can buy one already done like that then.
Yeah, but I'd rather keep mine the way it is. I love it. He's so cute.
But they also, I remember when they came out with the was it 2008 and 2014, I believe, when they came out with them again with Midge, but it was like reproduction again, like the 60th anniversary. I believe they came out with him in like a 50th anniversary too, when he was looking exactly like the vintage one.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that.
They had him on like the double date with Barbie and Ken. They had that swirl Barbie, and it was a 4-pack. Remember that?
Okay. No, I don't remember.
No. And then they also had him in that letter M Mattel sweater.
Oh, nice.
And Midge was in that blue swing
okay.
dress.
I remember them. I don't know. I don't remember
wasn't,
him.
but they came out reproductions of him, but it was exactly like the reproduction.
I would love to
or
see
the original.
I was just thinking before you said
it
that.
was good that they made one that looks totally different.
Just before you said that, I was thinking like any idea to bring them back out, like if they were going to do a gift set, because they used to do that a lot over the decades, especially for convention years at the Barbie convention, is a gift set with Allan and Ken with like a new outfit or something, or a new theme or something. Because they're best buddies.
What about, are you talking about like the reimagined?
No, the vintage ones.
Because remember, there's like new Ken for the
No,
Christmas.
the vintage ones.
Oh,
No,
the vintage.
I don't like the new Kens. I really don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I really don't like the new Kens, like the holiday ones and all that. He's a whole new face. He's super cute. I like Kens, some of the Kens like over time. Just like currently, I don't like them. I don't think they're very good looking or very cute. They seem very bland, like run of the mill. This one is very different. I was really shocked with this one.
Yeah,
he's
that
very
one,
cute.
I couldn't believe it was a little play line, especially with the looks that they gave him.
I'm shocked it's 15 and it raised its price because of the tariffs. But see, we got more stuff to show you, Allan related goodies. Why don't they show them that first? That's pretty amazing.
Well, this is one little fun thing. I believe we always get a chance to show. We like to show it, but this is the only Allan case that's out there. That would have been nice if they made a new Allan case, but this is a European version case, and it depicts. It's supposed to depict Allan here. That's what we're saying. So, because of the dark hair and all that. Wonderful stuff, but it does say Ken on top and Allan on the bottom, and it is a blue case, vinyl case, nice vinyl too. It's more of a softer vinyl.
This is such a rare piece.
This is the Allan case, one of a kind case that we have to show off.
Well, it's not one of a kind. There's several ones out there.
Well, I mean, sorry, only one that was made at the time.
The only Allan case, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. People are gonna come for us in the comments.
They're like, you liars.
Yeah.
But I even like the snap is a little different as well, and the handle in this really structured. But try not to hold it.
Yeah, he used to have two, but you sold the other one.
Yeah, it smelled like mildew, but the person didn't mind. They said they actually don't care. They just wanted that case. I did, put that out there. I said, well, it does.
Hopefully they treated
to let
it.
you know. Yeah, they still have it actually. They're online with some of the Barbie groups, and they mention it once in a while when some people bring it up about the case, and he still has it, so that's good.
Oh, I forgot it to bring it out. Your tote bag. Darn it.
You can go run and go get it.
Here, show these real quick. Then there's these stuff. This is custom merch
I
he
made
made.
these
Let me go
for
get
the
the bag.
National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. They once again, we were talking about how the people do gifts and they hang out and show off some new fun things to everyone. We didn't have the new Ken to give out, but I was able to make these little postcards for our table mates. So this is the first one that we did. It's a nice little picture of Allan, and this was from Palm Springs. So I've made sure we put the little palm trees in the back and threw his name, his original little name brand up there. Oh, let me turn this one around. Once again, another little Allan head picture, but of course his head just floating in the water. I thought that was fun as well. And then, he got all these turned around. And then there's a dinosaur out there in Arizona. Yes, we have dinosaurs in Arizona, but it's a little spot just a little way from Palm Springs, but it's a fun little place you can go and take your kids. It's a little fun little park you can hang out and check out. And there goes Mr. Allan.
Take your kids or take George.
And then another little Palm Springs picture of the swimming pool area, having a good time with Allan. We should have did some different little pictures of Allan. We should have added some of the things, but then this is the last one that we had given away for all our little friends, our table mates. They all received these. I believe one of them even has them online for sale on eBay. So if you're interested, you should check them out.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle be selling everything.
Okay, she has
so
it. She got
next
it.
up, this is my favorite one that he made. This is a custom printed Allan tote bag. I created the design, I edited and put it together for him to have made and everything. These are really nice canvas bags, as you can see right here, and it's his face with the name on it, and it's double-sided, of course. We had extras, and he had extras and sold them off in room sales, which was really nice because people loved them, and people were able to snag one. And then there is something else back here behind us if you want to show. I think that's really neat.
This came in, I don't know, like a couple years prior, before the actual Allan came out, they started selling this little outfit that was similar to the Allan outfit
last year, 2024.
Oh, 2024. There you go. And it looks like it was getting ready to go, but you can tell the stripes are just a little different, not as not particularly the same with the jagged little edges on the patterns of it.
Yeah.
The little swigglies lines that they did on the original clothes. But it came with some blue sandals and some red shorts, similar to Ken's original shorts that he actually came in. But I thought this was just a nice little version, kind of teasing us in the beginning, like they were going to bring out something Allan. So I thought
I like the sandals on their platforms. It's really cool.
Yeah, updated sandals, men's sandals. But yeah, that was fun to find that. So I grabbed me a pack because there was only one. I would have grabbed multiples, but very scarce. So when you see these little like tidbits out there where they're like playing with you and like that looks just like Allan, grab it because it most likely
is. The nod to Allan's really fun. You know, he's the famous but not forgotten redhead of the Barbie family. Ken's best friend. Even though he's looked different through the ages, he continues to be loved. Even though I don't think people really call him Allan, they don't really call him anything. I don't see a lot of people talking about him, but he is Allan. This is Allan. According to the convention.
Yeah, according to the convention.
And according to me, I call him Sexy Allan. So, because he's very fun.
But you know, they do bring out quite a bit. They just brought out the Midge, that one Midge, which I thought looked just like her as well. I just want to show her off. This little fun Midge, the little rare Midge that was hard to find. So I'm glad they're starting to bring out like the Allan and the Midge back around and just kind of sharing the glory with the new generation of kids to let them know who they are and who they were, and starting up a whole new fan club with them. I mean, I think that's really neat. I'm very happy with Mattel for doing that for us. I think that was fun.
Yeah, get out of here, Midge.
Oh.
It's a boys' night tonight.
Oh no.
But yeah, super fun. I think that's all the Allan, unless you want to show them any more Allans.
What do you think, Midge?
Oh my god, get it out of here.
Do you like the new
Allan
Allan Midge?
Look at these ones are cool.
Well, no, those are just the regular dressed ones. No, that's fine.
Okay, missed opportunity. I don't know. It's nice.
No, I wasn't going to show you. This is how they advertised him when he was first coming out. Isn't that neat? They would put him this little slip of paper inside with the booklets for the Barbies. These were given out there with them. But yeah, that's how they introduced Mr. Allan in the 60s. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Little blue shorts.
Yeah. But I think that's all the stuff I have written down from. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I just enjoy this little fun Playline Allan. If you get a chance to find him in the stores, I'd say go pick him up. He is a fun, accessory, fun doll to add to your collection. And I'm sure after a while he's going to start disappearing, and people are going to try to resell him for a lot on eBay. So if you get an opportunity to get it for $14.99 right now, then I would say would go do it. Especially with the new Allans coming out, you can compare yourself how probably different they are going to look.
Yep. Yeah, and then I just want to say that I hope they continue to bring this character out. I saw one of our friends, Laura, she did something really interesting where she took this Playline Allan doll and redressed him in the new Holiday Ken outfit, and then took him and put him in one of those boxes and basically packaged them in there, and then put a little covered the Holiday Ken part of it and put Allan, so it was like a Holiday Allan doll. That's such a wonderful idea. I even was joking, I remember back at the convention when I was waiting to see what they were going to unveil for the convention doll. I'm like, oh wow, because they were showing a gift set commercial for all the pack that they did with 4 dolls. I'm like, oh, it would have been really neat if they would have done a gift set for us this year or something. But it'd be fun to see Allan brought back in this holiday, maybe actually do a Holiday Allan doll, maybe actually do character holiday edition dolls. I haven't talked about it, but they got so much interesting stuff coming up even just this year. But for next year, I'm sure they've already done planning for it, but maybe 2027, it's a good thing to consider because he's a beloved character, very well liked. Even before the movie, Allan's always been well loved, especially by vintage collectors. Yeah. So I think that's all I have to say.
Well, there we go. Well, that wraps up this video.
Yes, and remember, you guys, if you have any vintage dolls up in your attic, down in your basement, or up in your closet, be sure to reach out because we could potentially work on a future video. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and check out all our other videos. Follow us all over social media. We got Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and other places, and here. So yes, we'll see you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Allan.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, Allan. Oh wait, I didn't have to walk over here.